What is up, guys? It's DJ Rick Webb, and I'm here in the basement with the SZ because I just got some packages and I'm going to be building out this case. So come along with me on this journey of building out the SZ case to store a lot of goodies. So as you guys know, I have the SZ now. I've had it for a couple months now, I think, and the SZ's in a fairly big case, and the goal here is to integrate a lot of stuff that I would use into this case so that way there's less setup time involved at a gig. Let me take you through what all I got to put in this and then we'll start. So going vlog style here, we have a 6-unit Amazon Basic surge protector power strip we're going to be putting in this, Velcro to hold everything together, a new power supply for my laptop so that way it's integrated into it, and then we have the GTD wireless microphone unit that I use all the time. There's also going to be a phone charger in here for my phone. So the goal is to integrate it all below here. So let me set you guys up in a place where you can see all this and we'll get to work. Alright, so I'm giving you guys the top-down view here. First, let's get this laptop out of the way so you guys can see what I'm going to be doing. And let's get all this stuff out of the way so we can actually dive into the case to see what we got here. First off, I'm going to unplug everything from the SZ. Forgot to add some stuff hooked up to it so we can actually get in here. This is the current power supply, hard drive for my laptop. That's not going to change. Output for this one speaker I was running. Headphones. Alright, so now let's get underneath the SZ and see what we got. I'm not going to remove my laptop stand just because I need to make sure that I can put it back on when I'm setting up. Alright, SZ is out of the way. And I'll talk about right now here for a moment that these two foam pads currently are not the foam pads I'm going to be using. I have foam coming, it's just on back order and it didn't come as quick as everything else did, but I still want to build it out. The reason why I need thicker foam is because this is actually a 1/4 of an inch taller, so I need another 1/4 of an inch clearance on this, which is going to raise my SZ a little bit out of the foam, but there's plenty of room in the top of the case to do so. First things first, we're going to kind of just lay out where I want everything. And my original plan for the mics was to put them at the back so that the antennas can flip up this way. Alright, let's just rock a time lapse and I'm going to lay out everything. Alright, so I understand a lot of this is probably boring information and stuff that I'm doing, but this is kind of where I'm laying it out right now. I have to go in with all the Velcro everything down, but this is what I think I'm going to be doing, is mounting the mics all the way at the back with the antennas able to stick up in the back. So even though I can't see the mics screens on the back side, it's really not a big deal to me. I've never ever looked at the actual screens on my mic display, just the readings I get on my mixer. So that's the reason for mounting it back there. Also, the antennas won't be in my way when I'm trying to DJ. This is also a start on what the overall project is for this. The goal is to actually get a DBX drive rack unit also in the bottom of this case as well, along with a legit power conditioner as well. I want to put ports into the actual case for all of the XLR outs and all of the power outs, so that way everything that plugs into this box is strictly just on the outside of the case. Currently right now, with funding and what I told you guys in the last episode that I'm not buying anything, the DBX unit is going to be left out of this build for now. I'm going to continue, I'm going to go through and I'm going to Velcro down everything on the case, and then I will show you guys the final product. So while you guys were away, I actually went in and actually cut 1/4 of an inch strips out of here so I can put them on here, and I leveled them out, and it's basically like risers for it, and they line up perfectly with where the feet are for the SZ, which is perfect for what I need and gives me plenty of clearance. So I'm gonna go get some adhesive or double-sided tape to secure these down, and I still haven't Velcroed down this. The only thing I've Velcroed down is the power strip in the back. Alright guys, so everything is mounted down now. This is just this power cable that will go to my laptop. This is the USB cable that is not hooked up into the back of the mixer that goes to my laptop as well. Then we have the mic input, which is right here on the back of the SZ, and the power input, which is on the back of the SZ right here. I think I'm going to put Velcro strips here and here and here and here and on the back of the SZ just so it's more secure down. But other than that, I think it's all set. Everything is locked in place. So I'm going to put the SZ on now, power everything up, make sure everything's working, hook my laptop up in that, and then the last test will be able to put the top on and verify that's all good. I think I will have to, these normally go on top of in the top so that it protects my SZ so it doesn't move up and down inside the case. So I'm probably going to have to cut these and modify these as well. Just some super glue held these on very nicely, and yeah. Okay, so now everything is actually all put together. I powered up everything just to verify everything works. Let me show you guys what's on the outside of it, and then I'll show you what's on the inside. Also put the laptop up here because I'll show you in a second. First off, in the front, just got the phone charger right here. I have an Android phone, so it's right there, good to go. That's all there is in the front. Go around to the back. We have the two antennas here for the mics. Those will rotate down out of the way. I did move the mic over to be lined up on this side versus that side because there's a lot going over there with power cables, so did that instead. Here's the power supply for my laptop. I took down the slack and tied that up, figured out how much I actually need to go up to this. Same thing with over here. That's my tripod, by the way. I did the same thing for the USB cable. Tucked in all the excess cord right here. Surge protector, 6 unit, and all but 2 slots are taken up right now. 1 slot eventually will be for the DBX unit when we put it in the bottom of this, and the other one is just a spare for anyone that needs to plug in. Say I have two people DJing here, so we need another plug for another outlet. Just nice to have. And yeah, that's the gap of how much higher up it is. I've already practiced a little bit just playing around DJing on it, and it's not really a big deal at all. It doesn't affect me at all. It is very sturdy, even with those little things on them. It's very sturdy. The thing doesn't rock at all. Very sturdy thing. So now let me take this out of here. There's also Velcro on the bottom of these feet. If you heard that, there's Velcro on the bottom of the feet that hold it down as well. Let me turn everything off and I'll take the SZ out and I'll show you guys what's underneath of it. Alright, so this is the underneath now. You see we got plenty of room for when we get the DBX unit to put it right in here. I've already measured it out. It'll fit perfectly right in here, even with these wires. It'll fit either here or there depending on which one I want to put it at. If you guys don't know what a DBX unit is, it's the DBX Drive Rack PA2, and basically what it is I will hook my mixer into that, and then it'll have outputs for my highs, my mids, and my lows. And more than likely, I'm only going to be using the 2 highs and the 2 low outputs. And it basically will allow me to, with the Wi-Fi router in here, I can stand out where everyone's going to be in the crowd, turn my speakers up, and I can sit there and EQ it with the actual iPad. Fully EQ it. There's also limiters in there for mics and stuff so that I can avoid feedback. A lot of cool stuff that we'll be able to do with that, but that's a big purchase and I don't know when I'm going to be getting around to that. Right here is the GTD audio wireless microphone system. I'm running the throughput for both mics. I'm not separating them. I'm just going to do them both together because normally I run a wired mic and wireless mics. This comes around and plugs into the mic 2 jack on the back of the SZ. Here's the power cable for the SZ. I tucked the excess along this little slot that we have now because of this ridge, so that works out nicely. Phone charger, like I described earlier. This mess of ball cables is just the excess slack from this power cable and for the power brick that goes to my laptop. Alright, so that wraps it up. I didn't put the slide in just because I was messing with that right there. Comes down and hits right in between where these faders are, which means I'm going to have to remember to always have those faders down. Whoa! We're good. We're good. Alright guys, that wraps it up here. That is the SZ case build part 1. Part 2 will probably come later in the summer when I get the DBX unit to put in here as well. That'll be a quick video. I'm not sure if I actually film a video. I probably will, just to fill you guys in on what I'm up to. So, for now, My name is DJ Rick Webb. Be sure to like, comment, and be sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Keep the record spin. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.